Hello and welcome to Naija Football Adika Day with Arsenal fan after their wonderful 1-2-0 win against Brighton. Brighton are always difficult in, but man, to win them in Emirates 2-0, how far you see the game today?
First of all, they had a game plan which actually worked for them from the beginning of the game. But they couldn't actually contain Arsenal.
Yeah.
Right from the start of the game to the end of the game, they couldn't contain Arsenal. Even though they were actually playing from the back, but still yet we were too much for them, and they couldn't handle us. Then at least we got the vital 3 points at the end of the game.
Yeah.
So kudos to the guys. Kudos to everybody. It was a fine game.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to be a champion, these are the kind of game you must win. Anyhow, even if not to scrap and win now, you go scrap and win them. How you see the performance of the boys for the front today? The likes of them, Gabriel Jesus, who scored a beautiful header. Then Havertz that we've been complaining about, bro. How you see that front today?
Well, for me, I would say they played well, but still, I would say our final third has not been kicking very well. Look at the likes of Odegaard. He played well. He had some decent chances, but he couldn't convert those chances. Even the previous game, he played well also, but we needed that crucial goal. But he had the chance, but he couldn't actually convert it. But our final third has not been kicking. I'll be very honest with you. That is the thing I will say. We actually needed a mobile nine.
Yeah.
Today we actually didn't commit so much bodies inside the box, and which if not for the fact that we actually got those goals, we could have actually paid dearly for it. But we didn't have lots of bodies inside the box, which is actually it cost us.
You guys have 9 shots on target, though. May you no forget.
Yeah, those
all kid there with shots on target.
Those 9 shots on target were actually outside from the box. Okay. But if you actually look inside, inside the box 18 of Brentford, we don't actually have more players inside the box.
Yeah.
We're not committing much bodies inside the box, which is not very, very okay. But I think we have a mobile 9 inside the box. At least we'll actually have some goals. But we're actually shooting outside from the box. So it is not very most times shots from outside the box don't actually get to score. Really, seriously.
Now the way they shoot from inside.
I'm telling you. But
all right, man. Let's talk about Odegaard, the way he played today, because he no score goal, but man, he was inside the box throughout, shooting the ball. How do you see his positioning today compared to the previous positioning? Yeah,
I think it's down to the manager. The past 5 matches or thereabouts, he has been playing deeper inside the game, and we actually didn't see his best. In fact, some fans were actually criticizing him that what is wrong with him, he has not been playing better. It is down to the decision of the coach. It's down to the instruction of the coach for him to play deeper. But today he played much more forward, and we could actually see the results, even though he actually didn't score. In fact, I would say he had the most shots today. He had the most shots today, but he played much more forward, and we can actually see the result of him playing much more forward. But for him playing deeper, previous game, we actually didn't see his best. In fact, even on him, we see that most times when he actually tried playing forward, he's not really working for him. But he played forward today, and we can actually see that yes, we have a great player in Odegaard, and we are happy. At least he actually gave us some drive going forward. But I would say he still needs to actually commit more inside the game. Seriously.
All right, man. Let's talk about Kai Havertz. I mean, you guys have downed him. Other fans have complained. What do you see about his? Is there any improvement? And do you think he's a player that will become great in Arsenal?
First of all, me personally,
you're not a believer.
I'm not a believer in Havertz. I wouldn't lie to you. I would actually say, though, in some cases he actually gets into positions whereby he gets into decent positions in some cases, but he's the type of player that actually forgets himself in that midfield. I wouldn't lie to you. A guy was talking yesterday, complaining about Gallagher. They played if not for the fact that Gallagher is a defensive-minded player. Yeah. But still, yet Gallagher is just a player that continues running around the whole pitch. At the end of the day, you think he's playing. The same thing is applicable to Havertz also. Always running around the pitch, thinking he's playing, and he's not actually playing anything. But he's just so fortunate to get into that position and actually get that goal. Yeah. But for me, I would say, Havertz is not that kind of player. I would actually want him to be inside my team.
Okay. All right, man. You guys are topping the table now. Before Liverpool play against Manchester United, what do you think? Do you think Manchester United had any chance in stopping Liverpool today?
Well, with the lineup I've seen today, I don't think Manchester United will actually even have a chance at all. But some people will say football is a game of luck. Yeah. So luck can actually come their way, and maybe anything can happen. Maybe they could actually get a draw, or maybe they could actually get a win. But looking at the lineup, I don't think I don't think Manchester United can even have anything from the game.
Yeah.
Looking at the likes of Anthony, I'm telling you, he has not been. In fact, he has not been playing. I would say their best player right now in Manchester United, we have Ojulon and then Garnacho. And then Amrabat, maybe. But really, I don't think Manchester United can actually take anything from the game. Seriously.
All right, man. If you want to choose your 3 best Arsenal player today, who they go be?
Well, I will choose Martin Odegaard, Declan Rice, and I think from the back, I think.
The both backs were solid.
Yeah, the both backs were solid, but I will still go with Saliba. He actually made some decent, blocks,
tackles,
some decent tackles and all that. But those are the 3 players I would actually say, they played well today.
All right, man. Going forward in January now, there will be a window opening. Which kind of player do you think Arsenal will need to sign into this team?
Well, right now I think we are a decent team right now, but I would say we're still actually in a very decent form. Because I didn't think we have a decent for a defensive midfielder. It should actually give Declan Rice the propensity to move forward and actually, assist the final third in getting much more goals. But we can see we are suffering at the front of recent. I will be very honest. Because Rice is the only one, going forward, marking and being defensive. But I think we actually need a defensive player. Then we need a mobile 9. Then if maybe we could actually get either a left back, then either a 5 or a 6. Then I think the team will actually but I think we need 3. We need 3 signings. A forward, a defensive player, then maybe a 5 or 6. But for now, I think our left back and our right back, I think they are still okay. That position is still very okay for now, at least for now.
All right, man. How far do you think Arsenal can go? Can they win the league?
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. It's still a very, very long way to go. Anything can happen.
I mean, people are dropping points.
Manchester City, they are actually really dropping points as at this stage in time. Liverpool are actually coming inside the game. Aston Villa right now, but we know the likes of Aston Villa, they are not a consistent team. In the next 5 games now, you see them losing, drawing. So Aston Villa, they are not really a threat. But right now, I think Liverpool, Arsenal, I read them. Maybe Manchester City can actually come inside the race. But for me, Arsenal, Liverpool, and the Manchester City, the rest of the team, they are not kicking. Seriously, nothing for them this season. So we should actually look forward to Arsenal, Manchester City, and the Liverpool going forward inside the Premier League race.
Nee, as always. Thanks so much.
Thank you very much.